has passed, and now it's time to resume postseason play. When the season started, 9 teams in Division I had postseason dreams. When it was all said and done, though, only 4 teams were left having a chance of becoming a champion. Greetings and welcome to Stellos Stadium, which will host one of the best games being played in the state today as Nashua North takes on Manchester Central in the Division I semifinals. Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Richer, and joining me in the booth is Tom King. For the first time in their 6-year school history, the Nashua North Titans have made the postseason. Head coach Jason Roby and his staff have done a great job this year as the Titans come in today's game with a record of 8-1. And with last week's win over Pinkerton, they earned the 2 seed. And Tom, when you watch this team, the one thing that sticks out the most is their offensive firepower.
Offense, offense, offense. But you know, Ryan, defense wins championships. And right now, Manchester Central is playing some of the best defense in the state of New Hampshire. The way that they have played against Pinkerton Academy and against Nashua South's offense and against Salem's offense, shutting down the Little Green as they did a week ago. I mean, they have really come on defensively. And this is a different team than what we saw when Salem and Nashua North got together in the third week of the season back in September, a game that you and I both did here on Nashua ZTV. And it certainly looks like a different Manchester Central team today, but the same North firepower we have seen all year long. One note, Jamar Gathright out today with a broken clavicle. He's a very good compliment to Andre Williams, the running back for North, who had 99 yards in that first game against Central. And that'll be interesting to see now how they use Dylan Brodeur, the quarterback, who really is almost a better running back than he is a quarterback.
Yeah, he's had a big season. Also, you'll see Brandon Carhanis come in and spell him on some offensive possessions. He's the passer for the Titans, and he can make some play with his feet along through the air.
Well, not that Brodeur can't pass. Brodeur can throw as well, but Carhanis is over 800 yards in the air this year. So when he's in the game, usually North is in a throwing mode. And when Brodeur is back there, when Williams and Brodeur are on the field at the same time, that gives defenses a little different look that they've got to really look at. But another guy today, we said it the first week that we did these games with Central and North, with 17-0 after the first quarter, Central couldn't get Mike Cavanaugh untracked. He's been playing much better of late. He only had about 50 yards that day. So this is really, if Central can put up some points, their defense is really the key is how their defense plays against North's offense.
Yep, after starting off the season 3-3, including that loss to Nashua North 24-0, the Little Green have won 4 in a row, taking down top-notch opponents like Pinkerton and Salem. And Tom, a lot of their winning ways has come by the progression of sophomore quarterback Jared Chandler as well.
Well, I think that Chandler played like a sophomore that day when we were here against North. But he still, they kept him in the entire time, made sure he took every snap, and he has gotten better and better. But you know what? Central has been in playoff mode for about a month and a half now, and that I'm interested to see how that plays into this game. Whether or not they have a little bit more of a notch than North does because they've been in the playoffs for basically a month.
Short kick by John Chandler. Brodeur will scoop this up at his 10-yard line. He still has some running room, and it'll be taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Al Tyler Nolet had Brodeur kind of hemmed in back around the 5-yard line, and it would have been a big momentum boost for Central to be able to snare him, but Brodeur made a couple of moves to get out of it, and has a nice little run back, makes something out of nothing all the way back to about the 20-yard line.
Nashua North will try to put some points on the board first as they get their first shot against the Central defense, who's been playing spectacularly well in the last 4 games, only allowing 24 points total in those 4 games. Look for a spread formation from Nashua North. That is their bread and butter. That's what they like to go for. And Brandon Carhanis will come in at quarterback in the shotgun formation. Look for Brodeur as he is split in the slot to the right at wide receiver.
Yeah, they like to have Brodeur out there at the same time as Williams. So the way to do it now, he'll have to take Gathwright's place probably more as a running back.
4 receivers set for North. And they hand this to Williams up the middle before he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, taken down by the Little Greens defenders.
Boy, there is that defense that we talked about that Central's had, Ryan. That was number 56, Austin Gedden. He's a sophomore linebacker. Sophomore lineman just jumps the line of scrimmage and nails Williams for a 2-yard loss.
Williams had nowhere to go on that run, and it'll bring on a 2nd down and 10 for the Titans at their own 19-yard line. 4 receivers set again for the Titans. Cardenas in the shotgun formation. He's going to look for Williams this time in the flat, but it's incomplete pass.
Well, something we didn't talk about before the game started was what condition will the turf be. Now, I was down there before and didn't seem to be that bad, but that was on the sidelines. You wonder how the turf, even though it's regular field turf, how is it still a little slippery on the surface because of all that rain that we had the day previous to this football game, and you saw Williams slip on that pass play.
It rained pretty much all morning into the late evening here in Nashua. On 3rd down and 11, they're going to try to hook up for a screen pass. It is caught by number 5, Antoine Moranchek. Moranchek still on his feet. Moranchek at the 40. He'll be taken down just about the 50-yard line, but he'll be taken down at the 49. Great run and catch by Antoine Moranchek.
Well, you talk about getting your players in space, and they got him in space. No one there. He made the right cut, saw that there was no one on that left side for Central. Central got caught in the defense that didn't cover the width of the field, and North took advantage of it all up to the 49.
North showed a little hurry up here, and they hand it to Williams out the middle. Maybe a short gain of 2 that time by Andre Williams.
A 30-yard pass play, and that's that North offense. But the hurry-up offense doesn't work for them that time, as they only get a yard out of it.
The 6'2" junior Antoine Moranchek with the big gain for Nashua North, setting them up close to the 50-yard line. Bring on a 2nd down and 8 for the Titans at Central's 49-yard line. 3 receivers set for the Titans. Cardenas fade back to pass. He's going to go over the middle to Rancourt, but it's incomplete pass. Great coverage that time by Quam Desir.
Yeah, Quam Desir was reading that play, and the only chance he had was to lunge for the football because the receiver had him beat by a step and a half, and he makes that lunge and knocks the ball away. Good defensive play. Central seems a little bit more on top of things defensively, even though that 30-yard play, than they did the first time we saw them out here.
Yes, very good point, Tom. Cardenas looked like Rancourt was open, but just could not hook up with him. It looks like Andre Williams is coming to the sideline right now. Looks like he maybe has some blood on his elbow and is going to be taken out of the game for
yeah, he's going to go see the trainer right now, and into the game for him, Cam Duval takes his place. Duval, a junior running back. Number 47.
Looks like the trainer's passed up Williams. You can see him on the
far left of your screen. He will be right next to the quarterback, Cardenas.
Another 3rd down and long for the Titans. Cardenas looking deep for Brodeur. He has Brodeur open. It is caught by Brodeur. He's at the 20. He'll be pushed out of bounds close to the 10-yard line.
Okay, now I'm the Central defensive coordinator, and I wonder, how is Dylan Brodeur left wide open like that? Why isn't he being covered one-on-one rather than in his zone? And that is no way he should be left open that way. Dylan Brodeur will kill this football team if he's allowed to.
Brodeur can make big plays for this Titans team. Christian LaRoche for the Central was the last man in defense, and he pushed out Brodeur at the 12-yard line. Titans in the red zone for the first time today, trying to tack on some points, take the early lead over Manchester Central.
That's a 38-yard completion. 2
big 30-yard plays for this Titans team on their first possession. Cardenas hands up the middle to Williams, but Williams has no space to go.
Well, that's one thing Central's doing, is they're not allowing Williams to really run the football very well. They have been beaten in their pass defense.
Williams got a 1-yard gain on that last rushing play. We'll bring on a 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 11-yard line of Manchester Central. 4 receivers set for the Titans. Cardenas rolling to his right, trying to find a receiver. He's looking for Rancourt, but this one's going to be intercepted by Central. Number 4 for Little Green, Tyler Nolette, read that pass perfectly and comes up with the first turnover of the game.
Well, Brodeur was looking. Not Brodeur, but Cardenas was looking. Brodeur was covered. They had Brodeur back in the slot, and he cut over the middle, but Cardenas didn't see him and decided to look for the right side, and he floated a pass. And when you float a pass like that, it's very dangerous. And that was Tyler Nolette, I believe, on the interception. Yep. Grabbed it.
Big play for the Little Green, and now they will have the ball at their own 20-yard line. We'll see what sophomore quarterback Jared Chandler can do. Try to get things going against against Nashua North, as he had a hard time last time he met the Titans. 1st down and 10 for Central. Graham goes in motion to the left. They hand this to Kavanaugh to the right side. be taken down, maybe back to the backfield. David Dong on the tackle for Nashua North.
David Dong on the stop for the Titans. Brings up a second down.
Kavanaugh got a 1-yard gain on the play. As we've just started the first quarter with 9 minutes to go, we have a scoreless game right now between Manchester Central and Nashua North Titans. High formation for the Little Green. Kavanaugh is the deep man in the backfield. Chandler will hand this to Kavanaugh again up the middle. Kavanaugh dragging a couple of Titan defenders and be taken down. About a 4-yard gain on the play.
Well, you can see Central trying to get Kavanaugh untracked, get his confidence going after that first game against North, and he gets a nice 7-yard gain.
Kavanaugh against Nashua North last time had 13 carries for 52 yards. Not a big-time performance that we're used to seeing from Mike Kavanaugh.
Well, here we go. The lower the score in this football game, the more it favors Central, because they're obviously going to try to basically use a ball control offense, which is the best way to keep it out of North's hands.
Kavanaugh again on the run, and he's close to the first down and has it for the Central Little Green.
That's why Kavanaugh is so important in this football game. He is the central figure, I think, in this game, because if he has a good game running the football, that means that Central will probably control the clock a little bit more, and they need to keep the ball, again, out of the hands of that Titan offense.
Yes, Mike Kavanaugh is definitely the workhorse for the Little Green. You're going to see big-time runs from him today. Against Salem just last week, he had 22 carries.
They hope you see big-time runs for him. Remember, we didn't see that the last time they played here.
First down for Central at their own 34-yard line. Chandler will hand this to Kavanaugh up again. Maybe got a back to the line of scrimmage on that run.
Kavanaugh on the carry, stopped by number 56, Kevin Rosenberg, and number 64, Wilson Pena.
Kevin Rosenberg on the tackle for the Titans. Bring on a 2nd down and 9.
And Kavanaugh comes out of the game.
You'll see Corey Hollenburn spell him a couple times, along with Sam Graham, who will get some carries as well.
Well, they're going to need to do something besides Kavanaugh, because as much as we say he's a factor, North could just key on him all day.
Ace Vito goes in motion. They hand it up to Hollenburn. Hollenburn with some nice moves. Hollenburn still running and close to the first down marker.
Boy, there you go. Hollenburn with a nice run. Thought he might have dipsy-dooed a little bit too much. If he had run just straight ahead and got a burst, he probably would have had that first down. As it is, he is very close, and they're probably going to measure at the 44-yard line.
Looks from up here, he might be a half a yard short. But great run by Corey Hollenburn, the junior for Manchester Central.
Very close. You see the measurement? Let's take a look. What do you think? Half a yard?
I think he's a half yard short from up here. And
I think he might have gotten it.
Just that short. Wow.
Less than half a yard.
Just short.
Maybe a half an inch.
3rd and 2 inches, maybe.
Now, I think your favorite play in this situation is a quarterback sneak.
Quarterback sneak, or possibly Mike Kavanaugh once again up the middle, but don't be surprised if sophomore quarterback Jared Chandler tucks this one up and goes behind his big hog
The gambler in me loves the play action throw.
I'm with you.
To the tight end over open space down the field.
We saw that last night in the Notre Dame game on 4th down and 1. Charlie Weiss went for it, went for the big play action, and they converted that time. We'll see what Central goes with this time. Ace Vito goes in motion to the right. Chandler will hand this to Kavanaugh to the left side. Kavanaugh with some nice room. Kavanaugh still running into Central, into Nashua North Titans territory.
Well, everybody's, for a 3rd down play, everybody seemed a little bit more spread out than I thought, offensively and defensively. If North had bunched up, Kavanaugh would have had 6 on that play, because he would have broken into a secondary where there was no one there.
Great run by Mike Kavanaugh.
But see, they respected Kavanaugh's ability to break one. So smartly, Jason Roby, who doubles as his defensive coordinator, kept his secondary back.
1st down and 10 for Manchester Central at Nashua North's 44-yard line. Ace Vito goes in motion. They hand it to Hollenburn. Hollenburn to the left side. Short gain before taken down by number 44, Chris Anderson.
44, Gary Hollenburn on the carry.
Let's go, D-command!
Kevin Rosenberg and Devin Blaze on the stop.
After a run by Hallmer, 3 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 from the Nashua 41.
Come on!
Well, again, 6:03 to play in the first quarter. I think North had touched the ball about 5 times in that first game. You know, had about 3 or 4 series by now. You know, so this is Central doing what they need to do, is basically keep control of that football.
We're seeing a different Central rushing attack this time. They're getting a lot of big plays right now from the running game of Mike Kavanaugh and Holly Burton that they didn't have last time against National North.
And let's see if the quarterback was able to draw the Titans offside, and he did.
So now this will bring on a 2nd down and 2 after that encroachment by National North.
2nd and 2 for the Blue Green Central.
Outside in!
Offensively that day in September, Central couldn't buy a point. They couldn't buy anything, any kind of threat.
They had a hard enough time getting a 1st down.
Today, they're marching.
This is Kavanaugh to the left. Kavanaugh still pushing defenders and to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's a great grinding run by Kavanaugh, knowing he didn't need a lot for the 1st down, and he gets it.
Another 1st down for Manchester Central.
Kavanaugh already 28 yards on 5 carries. Has broken one. It's been basically bread and butter runs.
1st down for Manchester at National North's 30-yard line. Slot formation to the right. That's Brown and Ace Vito for Manchester Central, split to the right.
Chandler better hurry with the snap. Seems to be audible.
Chandler hands this to the left side. Nice run room there. And nice big run that time by number 25, Devin Watley.
Well, I think what Chandler saw was he saw a little bit of an opening on that left side, and he changed the play at the line of scrimmage, and they handed off to Devin Watley. Not bad for a sophomore quarterback to be able to do that. It looked like that. I mean, he did add a couple of extra signals to that snap count.
Looks like Jared Chandler is coming on nicely, making that big play, you know, checking down at the line of scrimmage, and result in a 7-yard gain by Watley. Ace Vito and Brown are split. Ace Vito will go to the right side now in motion. They'll hand this to Watley again. Watley, we taken down close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a half a gain on that play.
Well, at that point, all of a sudden, jumping the line of scrimmage and making that play, Tim Croto, the junior defensive lineman for North, just jumps right ahead and is able to bring down the running back for basically a minimal gain. And now you got another big 3rd and 1.
3rd down and short for Manchester Central with 3:47 and counting in the first quarter. We're scoreless as Manchester Central takes on National North, but the Little Green are trying to tack on some points as they're inside 20. Chandler will sneak this one in and be close to the 1st down. Looks like he has just enough.
Well, I thought that was a little bit of a longer yard for a quarterback sneak, but Chandler decided to keep it himself.
On the last time,
gets that 1st down at the 19-yard line. What a grinding drive this has been. If anything, basically what it does is, as we said before, is it keeps the ball out of the hands of the North offense. So, but Central chewing up as much clock as they have been, if they get some points associated with this drive, it's icing on the cake.
Graham is split to the left. They hand this to Kavanaugh at the middle. Kavanaugh, short run there. Be taken down at the 15-yard line.
Kevin Rosenberg. And number 44, Chris Anderson.
Tackled by Rosenberg and Anderson to bring down Kavanaugh at the 19-yard line.
Now, still haven't broken one. It's a little here and a little there. For a defensive coach, that can be pretty annoying. For an offensive coach, you just have to be patient.
After that play, Central's going to take a timeout.
Already 2:42 left in the quarter. So they have chewed up about 7 minutes on this drive.
They started the ball at their own 20-yard line. They're doing a great job moving down the field. Well, both offenses have done a great job moving the ball down the field on their first possession. Coach Ryan Ray is going to talk things over with his troops. Try to get good play here. You saw what happened with Nashua North down in the red zone. They turned the ball over. I don't think he wants to see that happen with his team.
And remember, this is all on the ground. They have not gone to the air. This will be the 13th play of this drive coming up.
I think pretty soon they're just going to start baiting the Nashua North defenders and maybe take a shot through there. On this drive, Mike Kavanaugh's got a heavy dose of the ball, makes some nice runs for Manchester Central.
Before, during, or after an athletic contest.
So after that time, it'll be 2nd down and 7 for Manchester Central at the Nashua North 16-yard line.
This is a very big play here.
As Vito will go in motion, they hand this to Kavanaugh to the left side.
That's a great
Kavanaugh
job.
Getting nowhere.
Great job. Well, he got about 2 yards. He spun his way inside the 15, but that was a great job by the Titan defense. It looked like number 63 darted right there, Joe Pacheco.
Joel Pacheco, great run.
He was right there to stop Kavanaugh. You know, the way they've been running the ball, it would be great to try a play action. You call a timeout and you come up with a play like that, it seems to me to be a waste of a timeout. I think if you're going to go out there, you want to change things, play action, do a fake, do something.
I'm with you. That run by Kavanaugh got him 2 yards. So
And now it's
3rd down and 5.
This is the longest 3rd down situation.
Chandler
they've
will
had.
fake it to Kavanaugh. He's going to try to find Brown, but it's incomplete. Andre Williams on the defense for Nashua North, and it'll be incomplete pass.
Well, Williams, what he did was screen Brown. He screened Brown. Williams could have darted in front and gotten that ball. He just missed it. But if Junior Brown hadn't been distracted by Williams and been able to catch that ball, he was into the end zone.
Yeah, great play by Andre Williams that time for Nashua North.
So now is decision time. I don't know what kind of a kicking game. I don't think they're going to be kicking. I think
Jared
they're going to
Chandler's
go for it
coming
here,
on the
4th down.
field.
4th and 5.
So here we go, 4th down and 5 for Manchester Central. Big 4th down right here. With a minute 54 to go in the first quarter. Central trying to add some points on the board. Chandler going to roll to his right. He has Brown open, but his guts tangled up with Andre Williams and throws a pass interference.
We have a flag on the play.
Well, it wasn't a very good pass. It was a duck floating in the air. And Williams really doing his job is just incidental tangling of the feet, but you can't do that, and it's going to be pass interference. And remember, pass interference in high school football isn't from the spot of the foul. It's a 5-yard penalty, I believe, or a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. So we'll watch as the referees, as you see the referees marking it off right now, they're going to go half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be at the 8-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, that's the key factor for Manchester Central, a 1st down. As Chandler gets helped out as that pass interference call on Andre Williams.
So it's now 1st and goal for the Little Green at around the 7.5-yard line.
Motion for Manchester Central. They hand this to Kavanaugh, but Kavanaugh was met in the backfield by Andre Williams, who hit him first.
Yeah,
And then Pacheco will finish him off.
That time's Williams set up in a run play. He knew that they were going to try to run it. North doing a good job. I think the key in any series is 1st down. If you limit the 1st down yardage, you're going to be fine. And Kavanaugh ends up with no gain or a loss of a yard. Williams does a good job to blitz on a corner blitz, jump the line and jump the play. If Chandler had been a little more experienced, he might have seen that and audibled for a pass play when there would have been no one there on that right side.
This is Hallburn to the left. Hallburn makes a little move. Maybe got about 2 yards on the game before met by the Titans defenders. Croto was on the tackle for Nashua North. He'll bring on a 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, he got 4 yards. He got half the distance he needed to, but one thing Central hasn't tried to do is run wide, which has surprised me a little bit. They've got a real wide side of the field on that right side.
Brown and Vito are split. Now Vito will go in motion. Chandler will fake it to Kavanaugh. He has a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Manchester Central.
Somebody missed an assignment somewhere, and that time on a 3rd and goal,
Nick O'Hagan comes down with a touchdown from Jared Chandler. 4-yard touchdown pass, and the Manchester Central strikes first in this Division I semifinal game.
A drive that chewed up over I'd say over 8.5 minutes of play.
Manchester Central trying to make this a 7-0 game, but it was a low kick, and they missed the extra point.
Correction, the kicker is number 19, Stephen Griswick.
Griswick just low kick, and it was a missed opportunity by Manchester Central. In a game like this in the playoffs, you want to make sure that you get every point possible on the board, and that one later on could hurt Manchester Central. But right now they have the early lead, 6-0, with 21.7 seconds to go in the first quarter over Nashua North. This is the number 2 seed, Nashua North, versus the number 3 seed, Manchester Central, here on Nashua TV. Alongside Tom King, I am Ryan Richer here at Stellos Stadium. Dylan Brodeur and Andre Williams be returning the kick for Nashua North. As number 90 for Manchester Central, John Taylor will be kicking this one off. It was a short kick last time that rolled around. We'll see what they do here. Another short kick by Manchester Central. This one will roll, and this one will roll out of bounds. And Nashua North will set up their second possession with great field position at their own 35-yard line. The first time Nashua North had the ball, they moved the ball down great into the Manchester Central territory, but it was a Brandon Carhanas interception that stalled the drive. The interception was by Tyler Millette of Manchester Central. And after that, Central drove the ball down the field, capped off by a touchdown pass by Jared Chandler to number 34, Nick O'Hagan, and that's where we stand, 6-0 in the first quarter. Nashua North will show their spread formation. Brodeur this time will be at quarterback with Andre Williams right next to him in the backfield. Brodeur will run this one. Brodeur in the middle, maybe got a 1-yard gain out of the play.
Stop by number 40, Addison Nye, and number 42, James Plummer.
Plummer and Nye were on the tackle for Nashua North. Bring on a second down for the Titans.
Brings up second down and about 8.
And the time has expired. We have played one here at Stellos Stadium, and Manchester Central up 6-0 over Nashua North. I think in the first quarter, we've seen both offenses excel. They've moved the ball down great. Central, the one that puts points on the board off that Jared Chandler touchdown pass. Now Nashua North, they have the ball to start this second quarter. We'll see what they can do here as they have the ball second down and 8 at their own 37-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 50-50 salesmen are moving throughout the crowd. You may want to pick up a few tickets.
Well, Tom, we have played one quarter, and right now it's already a different outcome as Manchester Central's up 6-0 over the Titans.
Well, they're up 6-0, but you know that kickoff, they give North the ball at 35-yard line. That's for North offense, that's like having, for a lot of high school teams, having it on the other team's 40. I mean, North could cover a lot of ground in a hurry. That's a very short field for the Titans.
Yes, this spread offensive attack is known to been put up points on the board fast.
But the big thing, though, Ryan, is just that drive, 17 plays, 80 yards, keeping your defense on the field for that length of time. That is tough. If Central's able to do that a lot,
they're going to set the screen. They have Rancourt wide open. This one's a flyer. It's caught by Rancourt, and he steps out of bounds.
Oh, Trevor Rancourt had a touchdown, and his momentum took him out of bounds. Again, how are these receivers on both sides being so wide open?
That is twice Rancourt has caught a pass of 20 yards or more.
And that time it's Brodeur with the pass.
First down at 38-yard line, Manchester Central. Brodeur going to run this one to right side, makes it another man miss. Still on his feet, Brodeur keeps on running inside the 20-yard line. Going back to that pass to Rancourt, Brodeur kind of floated that one over there, and you know, Rancourt had to wait on it. If he would have maybe zinged that one in there and gave Rancourt a nice time to run, we might be looking at 6 points. But right now, Nashua North is knocking on the door. They hand this to Williams. Williams will be met at the backfield, be taken down by number 42, James Plummer.
Well, Brodeur just adds such a dimension to things when he runs the football. It was interesting that they had him as a slot receiver on their first series rather than at running back, where he could be another threat along with Williams.
Ryan Bigg was also on the tackle of Andre Williams. 2nd down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Brodeur going to run this one. Brodeur up the middle. Brodeur gets taken down close to the 18-yard line.
I think what you've got to do with Brodeur is you've got to just do fundamental tackling. If you try to make the big hit or the big play, he's going to slip you. You've got to grab him, as Central did there, around his waist, so he's not able to keep those legs going. You try to leg tackle him, he's going to slip you. He's going to slip you because he's going to put a move on you.
Brodeur is very elusive, averaging 7.5 yards per carry.
So he's got 20 on two carries right there. Big 3rd down.
Brodeur going to run this one again after a broken play. Brodeur has more than enough for the 1st down inside the 10-yard line.
What a great run. I don't think there's such a thing as a broken play when you've got Brodeur with his hands on the football.
When he's at the helm, anything can happen for this Nashua North tight end offense.
And here they are knocking at the door again. Central has not been able to find a method to stop it, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10.
Brodeur going to run this one to the right, but he's going to be strung out and be taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think Brodeur is more effective running the ball inside when he can make a cut.
Quam DeSur for Manchester Central's on the tackle.
Central being very careful to guard the perimeter of the field. That should leave something open in the middle. He makes a little bit, gets a yard on that play.
We'll bring on a 2nd down and 9.
There you see number 4, Dylan Brodeur in the middle of your screen. Andre Williams right next to him.
Brodeur going to accept the screen to Williams. Williams makes one man miss. Williams trying to run back to the line of scrimmage. He'll be taken down for a 1-yard loss.
Central reads that play. Knew Williams was going to get the ball to that left side, and they had it covered. That's about as simple as it gets.
Ben Mills saw that one coming. He brings down Andre Williams.
That's a 2-yard loss, and now it brings up 3rd and goal.
Third down and goal in the 2nd quarter with 9:20 and counting.
Just outside the 10-yard line.
Manchester Central up early, 6-0. Here we go, 3rd down and 10. Cardenas going to fire into the end zone for Rancourt, but it's incomplete. They're saying great coverage that time.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you right now, I was eyeing that play the entire time, and Laquan DeSur had his arms around Rancourt, had him wrapped up across his torso. It's not a homer call, that's the play, and he gets away with what looked to me like an obvious pass interference.
It looked like the ball wasn't even in the air, and DeSur had his hands over Rancourt. Coach Roby will try to attempt the extra point.
No, it's going to be a field goal attempt here.
Excuse me, the field goal.
28-yarder. It looks
this
like
one is good. With that field goal is now 6-3. Anthony Gadidas tacks on the field goal for Nashua North. 8:56 to go in the 2nd quarter. On that last play, looked like Quam DeSur got there a little early when Trevor Rancourt was going up for the ball. Refs did not call it pass interference, and Nashua North has to settle for a field goal. Gadidas will kick this one off for Nashua North, and Mike Cavanaugh will be deep for Manchester Central, sitting back at his own 5-yard line.
Gadidas getting ready to kick off. Deep for Central, number 20, Mike Cavanaugh.
Gadidas kick his way. Cavanaugh will field this one at his own 5-yard line. Gets a great block that time, and Kavanaugh still running out this 30-yard line, still at the 40. Will be taken down inside the 46-yard line.
You know, we had talked about Kavanaugh's return ability that first game and how North did a great job of kicking the ball away from him. They didn't do it that time, and Kavanaugh makes him pay.
He got a great block that sprung him, and he'll be taken down at the
35-yard return for Kavanaugh.
48-yard line. That's where Manchester Central will start their second possession of the game.
Manchester Central from their own 48-yard line.
Yo, sideline!
Receiver split to each side for Manchester Central. Halliburton in the backfield. They hand to Halliburton. Halliburton will be taken down by number 63, Joel Pacheco.
Well, I think the key on any long drive is what you get on first down, and Central did a pretty good job getting 3, 4, 5 yards on first down on that last drive. This time, however, North does a good job and stops Halliburton down for only a 1-yard gain. That's what they have to do. They have to force the sophomore quarterback to try and beat them. That's what they need to do defensively. They have to force Chandler to put it in the air.
We'll see if this National North defense can make a stop. With 8:25 to go in the second quarter,
well,
Manchester Central up 6-3.
You've got to figure in a long yardage situation, 2nd and 9, they're going to try to get the ball in the hands of Kavanaugh. It's just a matter of where he gets it on the field. It looks to be I think that's him as the lone setback.
It's Vito and Graham split to the left side. Brown, they're going to set up the screen to Ace Vito. Ace Vito has a nice little running room and a short gain that time off the screen.
Well, it's a safe pass. Doesn't really get you much, but what it does is it has you thinking about it. It has you thinking about the short screens. So he gets about 4 yards on that play and sets up a 3rd and 5.
I think that was a nice safe play that time by Ryan Ray, and bring on a 3rd down and short.
Well, you called it, Ryan. That's safe. They want to be safe with this kid. Don't want to have him throwing the ball a lot downfield and putting himself in a situation where he can make a mistake.
Graham goes in motion. Now they hand this one up to the middle, and it'll be close to a 1st down. I believe that was Hallbird on the carry.
Oh, Hallbird with a great second effort. He was trapped back at the 44, and he dives forward down to about the 42-yard line. Depends on the spot. I think they're going to mark it short. They're going to mark where his knee went down. His body was lying across the 42, but they're going to mark the ball at the 43-yard line.
Excuse me, that was Watley on the carry for Manchester Central. Good run by him, but just a little bit short that time. Bring away a 4th down and 1.
Have to go for it here. Have to keep the ball out of the hands of that offense.
Loaded backfield for Manchester Central. North creeping up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and a big
North
mistake.
defenders jump. Looks like Joel Pacheco and Wilson Pena jumped off sides.
Offside, Nashua. Gives Central a 1st down.
With that offsides by Nashua North, it'll be a 1st down for Manchester Central at Nashua North's 37-yard line with 6:34 to go in the second quarter. Central up 6-3, but trying to add to their lead. Graham goes in motion to the left. Kavanaugh in the backfield. They hand this one to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh to the left side. Short gain before taken down, close to the 35-yard line.
Number 48 doesn't play on the tackle.
After that run by Kavanaugh, it'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 36-yard line. Ian Torres is split to the right side for Central. Sam Graham goes in motion. And Chandler will have to call a timeout. He didn't like what the defense was showing. It looks like they were going to come with a blitz. Trevor Rancourt on the left side looked like he was going to creep up and try to come on the blitz for Nashua North, and Central will have to call a timeout. Their 2nd of the game. With 5:42 here in the second quarter, Central up 6-3 over Nashua North here at Stellos Stadium. on Nashua's ETV. Alongside Tom King, I'm Ryan Richard. This is a meeting of the 2 seed Nashua North versus the 3 seed Manchester Central. In their first meeting, Nashua North won 24-0. It was not a good showing by Manchester Central, but today they have come to play. In the last 4 games, they have certainly been dominant. They had to win their last 3 games in order to get here to the playoffs, but they did so by beating Pinkerton and Salem. If they would have lost, they would have been out of the playoffs, and Londonderry would have been in. But Manchester Central has done a great job this end of the year to make it into the postseason, and right now they're up 6-3 with 5:42 to go in the second quarter. After that timeout, Central will show a receiver split to each side. Kavanaugh in the backfield. Chandler will fake the Kavanaugh. He's going to pump once. He has Brown beat Andre Williams, but just overshot Junior Brown. That time, the ball Brown could not find the ball in the air. Is incomplete pass by Jared Chandler. Andre Williams that time got beat on the pass, but it'll be incomplete. They'll bring on a 3rd down and 8 at the 36-yard line. Great call that time by Manchester Central, but just could not connect.
Brings up 3rd and 8 from the Titan 36.
3rd down and 8 at the 36-yard line of Nashua North. Kavanaugh in the backfield. Graham and Brown split to each side. Now Kavanaugh will go in motion to the right. Chandler going to pass. He's under heavy pressure. Escapes Roder. Now Chandler's going to run with this. He has Rancourt to beat, and he gets a 1st down. Nice run by the sophomore quarterback, Jared Chandler. He beat Roder in the pocket. That was off to the races, and Rancourt had to run him down. It'll be a 1st down for the Central Little Green. Ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 on the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 26-yard line. Loaded backfield for the Little Green. Chandler could change plays up at the line of scrimmage. Chandler hands his Kavanaugh up the middle, but he's met in the backfield by Trevor Rancourt that time with a big tackle.
Stopped by number 11, Trevor Rancourt. Number 56, Kevin Rosenberg.
Rosenberg was also on the tackle.
Again,
Titans.
1st down plays. That's what forces Chandler to have to make, Jared Chandler to make those kind of throws, make those kind of runs. Got a receiver open in the flat, misses him with a bad throw, makes something out of nothing there, but they cannot keep putting the ball in the hands of Jared Chandler to try to beat North. They've got to do it with their running game.
That couple plays ago, Jared Chandler showed his patience, did not give up the play, and made a nice run for the 1st down. They give to Hollenburn this time. Hollenburn in the middle, but he'll be stuffed by the Titans defense.
Well, they're running north-south, and right now North is having their way. The Titans are back to controlling the line of scrimmage. And now you've got Central's offense where you want them, 3rd and long.
Pena was on the tackle for the Titans. They'll bring on a 3rd down and 9 at the 25-yard line with 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Central up 6-3 over Nashua North.
And we're going to call timeout as Ryan Ray is going to go out and talk to his team again.
That'll be the last time out of the game.
And try to save the half. And try to see what they want to do. Actually, didn't they only take one of the timeout? I think they have one left. Yeah, according to the scoreboard, they had 2 left before this, so I think they have 1 left. I may be wrong, but... Oh, the timeouts on the scoreboard don't work. So are they at 0 or are they at 1? They have none. Ryan's right.
For the first time in history, your participation exceeds 3 million athletes.
So, Tom, on their first 2 possessions, Manchester Central is not only moving the ball down, but like you said, they're working the clock.
Well, they're masters at it right now. 4:15 to play here in the first half. And, we'll do a play count at halftime. We'll do a play count and show you how many plays they've had at the football. But this is a big one right now. 3rd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Central show a slot to the right.
And in a situation where North knows that Chandler has to pass the ball.
Chandler will roll to the no, they handed to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh with some nice running room, be just short of the sticks.
Ah, Kavanaugh, what was he doing following the lead block on that play? He should have cut it back inside. There was more room to his right inside the 20-yard line. Instead, he gets stopped short of what looked like it was almost going to be a certain first down run. He gets stopped at the 19-yard line. But a gutsy call and a good one because everyone was thinking pass, including me, and they hand the ball off right away to Kavanaugh.
David Dung on the tackle for National North, just short.
Well, it's more than just short, Ryan. He's got third and he's got fourth and about 3. It's at the 19-yard line. And now North is going to call timeout, which I think helps Central in a bit because they don't want to get caught in that situation again where they get caught thinking pass and Central decides to run the football.
With 3:42 to go in the first half, Manchester Central up 6-3.
This is the only way Central can win this game is by controlling the clock and controlling the football because even if they score here and they're up 9 or 10 points, that's nothing to that North offense. That North offense can score instantly.
We've seen throughout the year how efficient this team is at putting points on the board. As National North is averaging 37 points per game.
All right, Coach, what do you call here?
4th down and 4. They like the rollout passes here. We've seen them do the rollout passes a couple times today. I think maybe look for your tight end, number 40, Addison Nye here, maybe across the middle. We'll find out just
biggest play of the game.
A couple moments here.
Biggest play of the game thus far. I want to get the ball in Kavanaugh's hands. He's splitting out now to the right side. Looks like that's where it's going to go.
Chandler, flush from the pocket. Chandler going to run for this.
And he should have it. Chandler makes something out of nothing. He knew he was in trouble on a blitz, and he darts forward again and beats that Titan defense.
That's twice now, Jared Chandler on this drive. That is the maddening part.
They've done everything they need to do defensively. North has, and Chandler has been able to do it with his feet, running out of trouble.
1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for the
with that run, it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 14-yard line.
3:20 now left in the second half. I mean, in the first half. And again, what it does, every first down Central makes is another play, or another 4 plays that North doesn't touch the ball.
Very good point. As that National North offense is itching to get back on the field.
They sure are.
Graham going to pass this one. He's going to be flush to the puck. He's going to run with it again. Chandler beats Raincourt. Chandler's going to take this for a touchdown. Touchdown, Manchester Central, of a nice run by Jared Chandler for 14 yards.
touchdown Central, Tyler Chandler.
Jared Chandler, a great run. Again, he's beating him with his feet.
3 times on this drive that he's been able to make things happen on the ground. Last time when Manchester Central attempted the extra point, it was a low kick.
They almost scored too quick, Ryan, you know?
Yeah.
They almost scored too quick. They could have probably sucked up another minute and a half off that clock.
Yeah, I think so, but hey.
They'll take the points, don't get me wrong, they'll take the points. But I guarantee you North's going to be in a position to score before this half is over.
With that missed extra point, they're going to go for 2. Option to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh goes back to the left side. Kavanaugh still on his feet. Under pressure, he'll be taken down.
Not happening.
Brodeur was on pursuit, and Kavanaugh goes down to the ground.
In the first half, Manchester Central will bring 12. National North Titans 3.
Well, you can't say enough right now of the play of Jared Chandler as he gets his team 6 points, as now 12-3 over Nashua North with 3:02 to go in the first half. But if any team can put some points on the board before the time expires in the first half, it's Nashua North, as they have tons of weapons. And you know, you're going to see the likes of Andre Williams on this drive, but their star wide receiver Jamar Gathright is out of the game with a broken collarbone. He hurt himself during warm-ups on Friday's practice. He caught the ball in midair and came down just awkwardly. It had the trainers look at it, and you know, they said that he broke his collarbone and he's out for the rest of the year. Big loss by them, but that's why we're seeing a lot of Brodeur in the slot, and you're also going to see Jeff Taylor a lot, and big plays from Antoine Marinchak in the passing game. John Chandler will kick this one away for Manchester Central, and Williams and Brodeur are deep for Nashua North.
Brodeur and for the Titans.
Short kick for Manchester Central. Williams will scoop this one up inside his 10. Williams still have some run room. Williams be taken down close to the 35-yard line. Short kick, and Williams returns this one to the 35-yard line. Great field position again for Nashua North.
Bill, first half score is 21-7.
Manchester Central has done a great job right now keeping this defense, keeping this Nashua North offense out of the end zone, only giving up 3 points so far in this first half. Nashua North will show a 4-receiver set, trips to the right side. As Carhanes in the backfield. Carhanes will run with this one, but Carhanes will be met in the backfield. Big play that time by number 40, Addison Nye, junior linebacker for the Little Green. There'll be a loss on the play. Addison Nye is a captain for this Manchester Central team, and you saw why right there as he hit Carhanes in the backfield for a loss. 4-receiver set again for the Titans. Carhanes gonna roll to the right. Carhanes gonna try to hook up with Brodeur, but overshots of Brodeur. With that incomplete pass, it'll be now 3rd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. With 2:21 to go in the first half, Manchester Central jumps out to an early 12-3 lead.
From their own 34-yard line.
Last time on that pass, it looked like Carhanes just didn't plant his feet right and just couldn't hook up with Brodeur for the completion. Now it brings on a 3rd down and 11 after that incomplete pass. Carhanes going to pass for it. Under pressure, throws this one up for Eric Mute, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by Manchester Central. Their second of the game, and once again, it's Tyler Nolet who had the first interception. No, now the refs are saying incomplete. Tyler Nolet didn't have possession when he hit the ground. It'll be incomplete. Big break for Nashua North. Carhanes was under pressure, and Carhanes has tried to get that one away, and this was incomplete. He tried to hook up with Eric Muit that time, but Tyler Nolet made a great play on the ball, but the refs called it incomplete pass. It'll now bring on a 4th down and 11. Gadias will punt this one away for Nashua North. Now there's a flag on the play. This one looks to be going against Nashua North. False start on the Titans. This will push them back.
That'll bring up 4th and 16.
Now Gadias will be punting this one away even further. He'll be set up at his 19-yard line. Gadias punts this one away. Graham is waiting for it at his 42-yard line. Graham makes a little move. He'll be taken down at the 45. Graham, nice little short run there. And now Central's offense will take the field once again. On their first 2 possessions, they've been able to put points on the board as they are up 12-3 with 2:05 to go in the first half. Right now, this Nashua North defense has not been able to stop Central's rushing attack by Mike Kavanaugh, and we're seeing some great runs by Jared Chandler as well, which resulted in one of the touchdowns for Manchester Central. First down for Little Green at their own 45-yard line. Torres and Brown are split to each side. Chandler going to roll out. Has great protection. He's going to try to find Brown. It's caught by Brown. Brown with the completion, close to the marker.
Stop by number 5,
Run check on the tackle that time for Nashua North. After that play, it'll be an 8-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and short for the Little Green.
Well, Central doing it in the air now, Ryan, with 1:32 to play. But I'll tell you what, I'd love to see how that pass was incomplete on that interception because it
Chandler once
like
again complete pass.
And that surprises me. Chandler now is getting some confidence. those runs have set up his passing ability, and he is getting some confidence in the air throwing the football.
You're seeing that right now from Jared Chandler. He hooks up with Bain that time. First down for the Little Green.
First and 10 for Little Green from the 41-yard line.
Clock continues to run as we got a minute and 15 to go, and Chandler will spike the ball.
Yeah, you said it though. Clock continues to run, and that's the theme of the day for Nashua North. Clock continues to run, and we don't have the football.
I don't think this is not the start head coach Jason Roby wanted from his team.
But you know what? 12-3, they can score like that in a heartbeat. All it's going to take is one kick return or one big play to jumpstart that team, and then get Central thinking about it on defense. And that opens up some other things for the Titans.
Only down 12-3 and now more than manageable if this score holds up going into the locker room.
That's just it. This is a big series for Central. I mean, they'll walk in that halftime, you know, being fairly confident, but they don't want to make a mistake that turns into points here. You know what I mean?
Chandler under pressure again. He's going to let this one fly to Brown, but just overshoots Brown.
All right, Chandler and Brown need to really talk at halftime and get hooked up, because Brown has been open twice now. If he had caught that ball with Williams having slipped, he had a touchdown, and Chandler missed him. They have to get together at halftime and get their signals straight, because I think if they do that and communicate well, they could be an effective second-half combination for Central.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of open plays by Junior Brown right now, but Tom, we've also seen Andre Williams slip a couple times on defense.
On defense, I know it. You're right.
And that's what's leading to Junior Brown being wide
open.
He
also slipped on that running play earlier, or on that pass play in the first series of the game. Remember, out in the flat? He may need to change his shoes, whatever type of shoe he's wearing.
Third down and 10. Chandler fakes it to Kavanaugh. He's going to go deep to Ace Vito, and it just overshoots Felipe Ace Viti.
Back defending with number 7, Jeff Taylor.
Just ever so close, but a little bit towards the sideline, where I think that this team could probably turn it up the middle of the field and see if their receivers could run an inside pattern rather than the post pattern to the outside. They're doing that again with Acevedo not being able to catch up to that football. You limit the amount of space he has to catch the ball. Chandler would be better suited throwing the ball down the middle of the field rather than aiming for the sideline like that.
Short punt, and Williams will watch this one go into the end zone.
And there's a flag down on the play, so that tells me maybe somebody left early for Central. Now, I think when they got the ball back with 2 minutes to play in the first half, they didn't think that North was going to see the football again. They got away from their game. They decided to get a little greedy and have Chandler try to try to get some points with his arm, where I think that Central should have just kept the ball on the ground and limited the time North had the ball and run out that clock and go into halftime up 12-3.
Granted, there's only a minute and change to go on the clock, but we've seen a lot of big runs right now from the Central offense, especially in the second quarter.
We've seen a lot of big runs by North, but we've seen Chandler with some big runs. Central hasn't broken one from the line of scrimmage. The longest run from scrimmage they have had today, by my count, is Devon Watley with an 8-yard run on his first carry.
So after that penalty, we're going to punt this one again. Give Andre Williams one more shot at this. He's at his own 10-yard line. High snap, but they get this one away. Short kick off the side of his foot. This one's going to roll out of bounds about the 29-yard line.
Not what the Green wanted. Now, a short field for North, comparatively speaking. Instead of maybe pinned down inside their 15-yard line, you know, they're going to have where you maybe have wanted to kick that ball. They're going to have the ball at the 30-yard line and have only 70 yards to go in 46 seconds. They can do that in their sleep.
With a couple timeouts, too, in their back pocket.
Not bad.
Hey, pick it up, let's go.
They are not going to go into the half content to be down 12-3. I'll tell you that right now. They're going to try to make a push here.
Carhanis will be in the shotgun. Carhanis will hand this one to Williams. Williams will be taken down about the 32-yard line.
Wow, conservative. They go to Williams. I would have had maybe Brodeur out there and had Brodeur carry the ball. Central has got Andre Williams' number. He had 99 yards that first game. And after North takes that timeout, right now he has 5 on the ground right now.
Wow.
So in only 4 carries. So they've
Central
got their
team has
number.
come to play.
Yeah, they've got Williams' number. Everybody else is making yardage. Brodeur's making yardage. And, you know, they're being able to get those 230 and 38-yard passes by Carcanis. But they're limiting what Williams can do. and that has helped them out a little bit.
Williams for the season's averaging 7.6 yards per carry, but today he's being corralled by this Central defense.
He doesn't even have the total close to his average. So
give a lot of credit to this Manchester Central front seven. .5 seconds to go in the first half. Manchester Central up early, 12-3 over Nashua North.
They only got one safety back.
And that's Kavanaugh. 4 receivers set for the Titans.
I don't think that is Kavanaugh back there.
Carhanis goes to set up the screen to Marinchak. He pitches it to Williams. Williams with some open space. Williams across the 50, and Williams will be taken down in Central territory.
There you go.
Look at that.
That's the play.
That big play. Marinchak pitches it to Williams, and Williams gets into Central territory. Little flipperoo there, and Nashua North is marching it now.
27 seconds left. 21-yard gain for Williams.
Carhanis going to let this one fly to Williams, and it's caught by Williams at the 21-yard line, and he goes out of bounds.
Well, Central went for the ball that time instead of covering the man. Linebacker on that play, I didn't get his number, but he ran up, tried to make that tip, and couldn't do it. The ball just missing his hand.
2 big plays back-to-back for Andre Williams. Now they have the ball at the 21-yard line.
Wow. Very smart for Williams to go out of bounds.
With 19.5 seconds to go, Titans have 1 timeout. Carhanis going to go deep for Brodeur.
There it is. He
has Brodeur. Touchdown, Titans. 21-yard touchdown pass. Brandon Carhanis to Dylan Brodeur.
We told you. They can do that in a flash. That's why it was so important. Central getting out of their offensive game plan, having Chandler run a 2-minute offense when really all they needed to do was just run out the clock for 2 minutes in the second, to run out that half. Instead, they give the ball back to the Titans, and the Titans make them pay.
Just like that, a blink in the eye, Titans get on the board. Diaz will tack on the extra point, and this one is good. And the Titans now trail only by 2 points with 13.4 seconds to go in the first half. And Tom, I think what really helped out the Titans was that penalty against Central on the punt. It gave Nashua North better field position to start this drive.
It only gave them an extra 10 yards because the ball would have been at the 20-yard line because it went into the end zone. So it only gave them an extra 10 yards, which really they don't really need a whole lot of. I just think that what really helped North was Central's play calling on that drive. They decided to get away from what was working. They were carrying the football, running the ball. They weren't trying to get greedy. They weren't trying to throw the ball too much. And they got away from that, and that hurt.
What helped set up that play?
Put the ball in the hands of your best guys, and your best guys is Kavanaugh. You let him run the ball, see if you can run out that clock and keep the ball out of the Titan offense. Remember, that's your goal. If you're Central's offense, that's your goal. Hold on to the ball.
Diaz will kick this one off for Nashua North. And what really helped set up that touchdown was the passing flick to Marinchak to Williams. Big run by Williams there to get into Central territory. And the Titans put on the board. Diaz's kick will roll, and that was rolling out of bounds, almost picked up by the Titans.
Yeah, you've got to pick that football up. That's a live ball. Well, now I guarantee you Central will run the ball. They'll take a knee here and try to go into the half. Still up 12-10, but a momentum boost for Nashua North with that big touchdown pass. Brandon Carcanis to Dylan Brodeur, 21 yards. And again, how is Brodeur left open?
We've seen these tight end wide receivers open quite a bit today.
But
Brodeur
is somebody you don't want to let beat you. You want to stop Dylan Brodeur. You take away Brodeur, you let Rancourt and the other guys try to be in the mix and beat you. But they weren't doing that, and they let Brodeur open, and they make them pay.
Jared Chandler will kneel on this one, and we will go into the locker room as Manchester Central has a 2-point lead, 12-10, here on this Division I semifinals game here at Stellos Stadium. We will take a break as the players go into the locker room. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Stellos Stadium here at halftime between this Division I semifinals game between Nashua North and Manchester Central. Right now, Manchester Central is up 12-10 over the Titans, and then we have a special guest here in the booth. To join myself, Ryan Richer, is athletic director of Nashua Sports is Peter Casey. Peter, welcome today.
Thank you very much. How are you today?
I'm doing great, and overall, every team in Nashua is having a great fall so far.
Yeah, you know what, Ryan? It's really been a great season for Nashua North and South. Collectively, I believe we had every team in the playoffs this year in every sport. So we're off to a great season with the fall sports.
And Peter, when both schools split, people thought there would be a fall off with the sports, but last year Nashua South won in football, and now the Titans are here in the postseason trying to make a run for their championship. It seems like both schools are excelling in both sports.
Correct, and anytime you split to two schools like Salem with Wyndham, you're going to see some sort of a drop-off, but Nashua has a wealth of talent, both at North and South, and it was just only a matter of time before it came to fruition for the kids to get used to what they were doing. And it's really nice to see Nashua North football team being one of the most impressive teams throughout the course of the year and be competing for another state championship here in Nashua.
I think with when you got so many schools, with two schools and a number of different programs now with sports, that more kids are maybe coming out to play sports with the chance of possibly getting on the field.
Right, and that's exactly right. As the athletic director, the split for the schools is great because it creates double the opportunities. It provides more opportunities for kids to get more involved in extracurricular activities. And from an athletic director standpoint, for me, it's providing opportunities for kids to compete at the high school level. So that's exactly what the Nashua split provided for both North and South, and as you can see, it's reaping its benefits right now.
And one last question, you're here watching this great game. What's your take on the first half?
Well, I'll tell you what, it started off a little bit slow, but it's really exciting. It's a beautiful day, and we got to come out here. Nashua North Titans got to come out and hold the little green, and hopefully we can get back on top on the scoreboard. But thus far, it's been a really great game. It's going to come down to who's going to be able to stop who.
Thank you very much. That's Peter Casey, athletic director here in Nashua, and we will be back as the third quarter is about to start here at Stellos Stadium.
Mom, Dad, I need to talk to you. I'm scared.
I don't think I can go back to school tomorrow. There's a guy and some of his friends who are after me.
They hate my clothes, the way I talk, everything about me.
I know. You're stupid and ugly.
Did you hear me? I'm scared.
Listen to what they have to say. Take a stand. Lend a hand. Stop bullying now.
Welcome back to Stellos Stadium. Here at halftime, it's Manchester Central up by 2 points, 12-10 in this Division I matchup between Manchester Central and Nashua North Titans. Central jumped out to an early 12-3 lead, but just before the break, Nashua North gets on the board. Their first touchdown, Brandon Carhanis to Dylan Brodeur. And Tom, that maybe electrified this team going into the third quarter.
Well, I think what happened was Central basically went away from their game plan. They went away from running the football with 2:10 to play. They got a little greedy and thought with the ball at midfield they might be able to put some points on the board, and incomplete passes give the ball right back to North with 46.7 seconds left. And I told you, I said they can do that in their sleep, and they did. And a 21-yard pass from Brandon Carcanis to a wide-open Dylan Brodeur down the left side into the end zone puts North right back into this football game at 12-10 here as we're getting ready to start the second half. And I thought, again, the way that Central played that first half, 28 plays on their first two drives that produced points. So they get the bonus of chewing up the clock and putting numbers on the scoreboard. But that last drive really was not like Manchester Central, and they really need to try to get away from that. But if North gets a lead, if North goes up in this football game, I don't like Central's chances to come back because A, it will take up too much time, and B, I don't think they, if they have to put the ball in Chandler's hands to throw it, that's going to be tough to make up. They cannot be in that situation in this game.
In the first quarter, though, Jared Chandler showing what he can do in that with a touchdown pass, and then also running for one in the second quarter. So he's been pretty efficient right now for this Central team that's pretty much offense pretty much bend but don't break.
He's been pretty efficient with runs of 13 and 14 yards when it looked like he should have been hemmed in. But the big play for North, that trick play that Andre Williams on the hook and ladder gets the pitch just in time and is able to run 21, 25 yards down the field and set up that drive and really save the first half for North. I think the Titans have got a lot of confidence coming into the second half, and I think they're going to put up some big numbers.
We saw in that last drive, Andre Williams made 2 big plays to help the Titans get into Central territory, which was capped off by a touchdown pass from Carhanis to Brodeur. As we're about to start this third quarter, Manchester Central clinging to a 2-point lead, as they're up 12-10 over Nashua North. This is a meeting between number 2 Nashua North and number 3 Manchester Central.
Well, I think the first series, I think Central will get the ball to start the football game, and that'll be a big. They haven't had to punt the ball. Well, they punted the ball once today. I'm sorry, they punted the ball once, but that'll be a big situation. The Titans have not really, think of the chances they've had. They've been downfield with an interception. They took away a drive, and they've had other chances to put points on the. They've left some points out there, Ryan. So you've got to think that North is going to get plenty more opportunities to put up a lot more than 10 points in the second half.
And Manchester Central has left some points off the board as they've missed an extra point and went for a 2-point conversion.
They missed extra point and the 2-point conversion. Otherwise, it should be a 14-10 game. But at the same point, when you're talking 2 points and 4 points in a game like this with the offense that North has, I don't think that makes as big of a difference as you think it does.
So Manchester Central will get the ball first to start the second half. And in the first half, we saw a lot of runs by Mike Cavanaugh. Not for long runs, but this trying to wear down this front four of Nashua North.
Well, Cavanaugh had runs of 7-6 and 7-6. Those are his big runs, and they got away from him a little bit to try to spell him and give the ball to some other people who did the job. But at the same point in time, Central has not been able to get any breakaway runs. But you know what? I think the Little Green are better off plowing the ball 3-4 yards a carry and taking 6-7 minutes off the clock with every possession. They have to do that. If they don't do that, it is going to be a long second half for the Little Green.
For his counterpart, Andre Williams, who's averaging about 7.6 yards per carry, has been kind of slowed down today by the Central defense.
He only had 5 yards until that big carry, that 21-yard race down the field on the hook and ladder, and that really helped his confidence and got him into the football game a little bit more. Then he makes that big 21-yard catch to the sideline, and then North sets up another 21-yard pass play. North covers 62, 65 yards in a matter of 3 plays right there to put points up on the football scoreboard.
Mike Cavanaugh will be deep to return this one for Manchester Central. Gadiz will kick this one off for Nashua North.
Yeah, Anthony Gadiz, who's got a 28-yard field goal in this game already. But Cavanaugh set up Central's second drive with that 30-yard return from his own 10-yard line up the sideline to around the 40, 41-yard line. Let's see if they kick away from him. They do.
Short kick by Gadiz. And this will be picked up and be taken down about the 36-yard line.
Well, Central was prepared for that too. Madra is a junior. He's a running back, defensive back type body with some speed. You would have thought he might have been able to get a burst of speed. Had he done that, North would have been in trouble. They had everybody up on the play.
But the short kick doesn't hurt the Titans, and Central will start this drive at their own 37-yard line as we just started the third quarter.
Cavanaugh right, Cavanaugh left. That's the way I see it.
I'm with you.
And I'm sure that's the way the Titans are going to see it too, defensively. So they're going to be ready for it. So it's really going to be a trench game.
Slot formation.
No, they need to put more time on the clock, Ryan. That's what's delaying it. They wanted to put 11:55, and that's what they have on there. The clock was ticking down after the ball was touched.
Central's going to show a slot to the right. Ace Vidu will go in motion. They'll hand this to Cavanaugh up the middle. Cavanaugh with a short run before taking down at the 40-yard line.
Yep, 3 yards, and that's all they really need, from Cavanaugh. Get 3 or 4 just to the 40-yard line.
Pacheco and Pena were on the tackle.
What Central wants to avoid, as every team does, but especially Central, I don't think it matters to North that much offensively, but Central's offense needs to avoid 3rd and long.
Second down and 7 here at the 40-yard line. This Vidu will go in motion. This is Kavanaugh once again. Kavanaugh with a short run. They'll bring on a 3rd down and long.
Now it'll be 3rd and about 4 from the 43-yard line.
Pacheco was on the tackle once again.
The way Kavanaugh's running, and they'll be geared up for him, that he's going to get 1st down yardage unless he can break into the secondary. So Chandler now running back into the huddle, as you see there on the right side of your screen. We'll see what the play was called by Ryan Ray, who I believe calls the offense for this little green team.
See what Coach Ryan Ray can come up with here on 3rd down and 4. That's Graham going in motion to the right. Chandler will fake it to Kavanaugh. Chandler under pressure. Chandler will be sacked by Dylan Brodeur. Big loss by the Little Green as Dylan Brodeur makes a big-time sack for the Titans.
Well, I'm sure Jason Roby said that's what we should have done a couple of times to Chandler, and he got away. That time Brodeur, who's got some speed and is able to run, he's got the speed to run Chandler down. Brodeur can do it all over the field. He is an excellent football player, and he shows it right there.
Chandler was able to escape Brodeur early in this game, but this time Brodeur tackles him for a 14-yard loss.
14-yard loss is right, and that's a huge loss as Central's going to have to punt, and a bad snap.
Bad snap, almost blocked, but gets this one away. And this one will get a Manchester bounce here.
Boy, does it ever.
This will be
rolled. About a 15 to 20-yard bounce.
This will be taken
down. I always say,
28-yard line.
Every field is a short field for this Titan offense.
Especially when you got this offensive firepower. So the Titans will take the field for the first time this half as they find themselves down by 2 points, 12-10 as Manchester Central is holding on to that 2-point lead. 9:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Brodeur is going to come out at quarterback for the Titans. Carhanis started the game at quarterback, threw an interception. Now we're seeing a lot more of Brodeur in the shotgun for Nashua North. Williams is under center. Williams takes the direct snap. Williams running to the right. Williams has some room. Williams busts out to the 40-yard line before taken down.
Yeah, I think that's something that North was keeping for this game. Unveiling it today, a little bit of a wildcat offense, and they handed the ball to Williams. Everybody thinks Brodeur is going to get the snap, and instead Williams gets it, and look at that, a 13-yard game. They're looking for ways. That's coaching. That's coaching. They're looking for ways to get Williams in space and get him untracked. I think some early movement there by North. I think it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Titans.
Titans showing up a hurry-up offense.
Yeah, I think they hurried up. They hurried a little too much on that.
Yeah, and it is against the Titans. It's a false start. Ben Mills was able to track down Williams on that long run of the Wildcat, but not before Williams could get a 1st down for the Titans. After that penalty, it'd be a 1st down and 15 at their own 38-yard line. 4 receiver set for the Titans. Central showing blitz. And now Brodeur's going to run with this one, but he's going to be wrapped up by number 42, James Plummer, but escapes that tackle and continues to run.
He's a heck of an athlete, isn't he? Isn't he? He's something else.
Just escapes James Plummer's tackle and gets a nice gain out of the play.
2nd and 11 for the Titans.
Now we're going to see Carhanis come out onto the field. Over Brodeur will stay out there, possibly as a wide receiver this time.
Can do so many different things. Brodeur with a big tackle on a linebacker blitz. Can run the ball, can throw it, can catch it. Just an amazing athlete.
Carhanis in the shotgun. Carhanis is going to let this one fly. He has Williams open, but this overshot him.
Now, good arm, speedy receiver. Sometimes it just doesn't connect. It's got to really be very precise, and that time he just overthrew his receiver.
Number 81, Eric Mute.
Oh, excuse me, that was Eric Mute.
Carhanis has a great arm. Mute was fast down the field, but again, that's something he usually doesn't throw to, so you lose a little bit of that connection.
with that incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
It'd be a big, big boost for the Central defense to stop the Titans here on a 3rd down play, because you don't want North to have that feeling that they can just do anything they want with the football when they have it. Here's a blitz.
Carhanis under pressure. Carhanis going to throw this to Williams. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, good call defensively by the Little Green. Blitzing on that play, number 42, James Plummer, the linebacker, a senior linebacker, and they let the senior linebacker blitz, and what that does is throw Carhanis off his rhythm, and he has to throw it away.
He was not able to set his feet. Great pressure by Plummer. It'll be a 4th down, and Titans will have to punt this one away. Cadiz will punt this for North, as Sam Graham is sitting back around his 28-yard line for this punt. Short kick. And this one is going to bounce.
He's got to come up and field that, Ryan. He didn't do it. And, you know, Sam Graham has got to show a little bit there and run up and make the catch on that short kick and then run with a burst of speed. Instead, he hesitates, the ball bounces, and now Central with a great special teams situation for Nashua North. Central doesn't do the job on special teams, and it's 1st and 10 way back at their own 15-yard line.
Sam Graham should have picked that one up, see what he can do.
That ball was in the air long enough for him to run up and make a catch.
And there wasn't even a Nashua North defender really
nowhere near him. If he had caught up and make that catch, he's got to exercise better judgment there.
Central will start their 2nd possession of this half at their own 15-yard line.
Now looking across at the stands, it's a good crowd, good turnout by Central today. By the Central fans. On the road.
They hand this one up the middle. It'll be a short gain for Manchester Central.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows they're going to try to run the ball.
That was Graham on the run, and Graham could go nowhere.
Yeah. Trying to take a little pressure off of Kavanaugh, but you know what? I think you just basically have to put the ball in Kavanaugh's hands and say, you know, kid, it's up to you. You're a senior running back. You're our best athlete. You know, we're going to give you the ball and let you try to win this game for us.
Graham is listed at run back, but they like to use him more as a wide receiver threat. 2nd down and 9.
They're not going to throw the ball down here. I don't think they want to have Chandler. I'm
Chandler
proving wrong.
Going to throw this one to Brown and just overshoots Brown again.
Yeah, see, he and Brown just haven't been able to connect at all. I think the call there would have been a little delay handoff to Kavanaugh, freeze the defense a little bit and let Kavanaugh run with it.
Brown created space against Williams, but this Chandler could not find the mark. Oh, a 3rd down and 9 for Manchester Central at their own 16-yard line. 7:30 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Not what Ryan Ray wants for his offense. 3rd and long, deep in your own territory. They're not able to do what they did on those other 2 drives, which was hold on to the football.
Here we go, 3rd down and 9. Chandler going to set up the screen to Ace Vidu. Vidu with a nice little run room. Vidu will be taken down short of the marker.
Acevedo on a safe play, gets out short of the 1st down, but not by much. He's only 2 yards away, but again, if this were in the middle of the field, they might go for it. But again, you're backed up. You're going to have to punt the football. 4th and 2. I believe they're going to punt the football.
They are going to go for it, it looks like.
They may be doing a long count. They may do the long count to try to get North out of their rhythm. Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
2.
That's what they're going to do, and see, I don't like that, because what you got to do is you got to take a timeout if that happens,
Waste of timeout.
Waste of timeout. I don't like that at all.
Movement now by Central.
Not doing it. They're not
Hard
jumping.
count by Chandler, but great poise by the Titans defense as they will not get drawn offside.
Not only do they have to take the timeout, he didn't call time in time. They've got to push the ball back 5 yards. What is Central doing? They're getting away from all the things they could be doing, which is basically staying as vanilla as possible. And that doesn't include a hard count on a 4th down play with a sophomore calling signals. You've got to just get rid of the football in that situation.
And now you got to punt to Andre Williams here with great field position.
You were going to have to punt to Williams in the first place, so why not just get it over with and give yourself the regular field position? Instead, you got to move the ball back 5 yards.
Coach Ryan Ray on the sidelines doesn't look happy.
Well, you know, that's his own fault, I think. That's his own fault. He doesn't like the penalty, but there was a the flag was thrown for delay of game. As far as I know.
He's trying to tell the refs that he called timeout before the flag got thrown.
I don't think that happened.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see. They haven't moved the ball, so maybe he's going to win his argument.
Yep, coaches are on the field, so it looks like the timeout possibly got called before the delay of game.
That's just a waste of a timeout.
Yeah. Especially a close game like this, you need your timeouts going into the fourth quarter.
You need your timeouts. Punt the ball. Just get the ball. Just get it over with. Punt the ball. Realize you're not going to get them to jump. I know you're close to a first down, but they're not going to jump. They know that's coming. Just punt the football. So he gets away with no penalty. They call timeout just barely in time. And now they're going to punt the ball away. And if they're smart, they'll punt it to the right side of the field away from Williams.
Taylor will punt this one away
and he
for
does.
Central.
No, he punts it right at him.
Right to Williams. Williams will receive this one. Williams gets a nice block. He'll be taken down at the 40-yard line into Central territory. And my partner right here is a little flustered right now.
You know, what are you doing? Don't punt the ball right at their best player. Punt it away. He had all that space on the right side of the field. He could have boomed one to that side, had it roll all the way down to maybe the 30-yard line. Instead, right to him, a line drive. Your defense, your special teams can't get down there in time to cover. He's going to have a burst of speed, and now it's 1st and 10 north at the 40-yard line. Jason Roby is saying, thank you, Manchester Central. We will see you on the scoreboard with some more points.
First down for the Titans at the 40-yard line of Manchester Central. 3 receivers set for the Titans. They hand this one in the middle to Williams. Williams makes a nice little move to the outside. Williams continues to run before pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, you're letting Williams now get into this game, and once you get Andre Williams involved and get him running the ball and get him moving, he's going to get ahead of steam, and he gets a nice 7-yard gain on that carry.
Second and about 3.
After that Williams run, it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Titans. They hand this one up to middle to Brodeur. Brodeur has a nice run room. Brodeur has more than enough for the first down. Nice patient run that time, Brodeur. Yep.
Follows first round. Didn't want to do too much, just follow his blocks. Got a nice 5-yard gain.
6:13 to go in the third quarter. Manchester up 12 to 10, but Nashua North here at their own 28-yard line, trying to put some points on the board to take the lead. Williams to the left side. Williams with a burst of speed. Williams continue to run close to the first down before the ball comes loose, but
goes out of bounds, I believe.
Looks like the ball hit the ground, which knocked it out.
The ground cannot cause a fumble, as we're told over and over again by the football gods.
Williams showing great speed that time.
9-yard gain.
2nd down and 1 at the 19-yard line in Manchester. Arhanis hands this one up to Milton Brodeur. Brodeur makes a nice little move, and Brodeur is near the 10-yard line. Kavanaugh and Plummer on the tackle, but Brodeur gets it right to the first down. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Titans with 5:20 to go in the third quarter, trying to take the lead for the first time all game. They hand this to Williams. Williams, patient run that time, and he'll have a nice short gain that for the Titans.
Doing it all on the ground. They may change up and put the ball in the air right here with 5:04 to play here, third quarter.
Second down and 7 at the 8-yard line. Arhanis in the shotgun. They hand this to Brodeur. Brodeur with a nice little run room, and Brodeur down inside the 10-yard line. Looks to be close to about the 4-yard line.
Little green.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Titans.
1 from the 3 for the North Titans.
Well, they wait for the play and they take their time.
The crowd is getting excited here on 3rd down and 1, getting behind their Titans. They hand this to Williams to the left side. Williams had double that space, and touchdown Nashua North as they take the lead for the first time all game. 3-yard touchdown run by Andre Williams.
3-yard touchdown run by Andre Williams.
7 plays, 40 yards.
4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Just like that, the Titans take the lead. It looks like the offense will stay on the field for this 2-point conversion.
Well, you're up 16-12. Do you want to go for 2 here? Yeah, you probably do, because that means that Central can, their kicking game may not be there, and all they can do is tie it if they
fakes
score.
this. Carhanis looking for open receiver. He has Williams caught. Yes, and the 2-point conversion is good. Andre Williams on the touchdown run, and then comes right back and catches it for the 2-point conversion. And now Nashua North up by 6, 18-12 with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Great drive that time by the Titans. As they go 40 yards and get a touchdown by Andre Williams, make it 18-12. Now we'll see if Manchester Central can answer.
With 4 minutes left.
They were able to move the ball against this Titan defense early in the game, but in their first couple of possessions here in the 3rd quarter, they haven't been able to do much as they've have to punt the ball away. Kavanaugh will be deep for the Little Green to return this one. As Anthony Gadiz will kick this one away for the Titans.
Deep to Manchester, number 20, Michael Kavanaugh.
Short kick this time. And this one will get a nice little roll. It'll receive this one at the 14-yard line. Makes a nice little move. It'll be taken down about the 25-yard line. That was James Plummer on the carry for the Little Green.
Central will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Central will start at their own 25-yard line, trailing for the first time this game, 18-12, with 3:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. We are here at Stellos Stadium as number 2 seed Nashua North hosts number 3 seed Manchester Central in this Division I semifinals here on Nashua's ETV. They handed to Hollenburn. Hollenburn, nice little short run before taken down by Tim Croto.
You said it though, a nice little short run. Central's just not able to break anything right. They need a big play offensively. They need a double-digit run or a double-digit play to get that offense churning again. North doing some good job defensively. I'm sure Jason Roby made an adjustment here or there at halftime, and that's what he's looking to try to do, is to limit that Central offense, because once you do that, their defense can't stop this North team.
2nd down and 7 at the 28-yard line. Brown is split to the left side. Hollenburn is in the backfield. Hollenburn takes the pitch. Hollenburn maybe got back.
Yeah, they're trying it wide, they're trying it straight, they're trying it with different people, and again, I think that's the story of this second half, is right now the defense that North is playing on Central. I think that really gave the North defense a lot of confidence when they stopped Central inside of 2 minutes left in the first half, and now they've just taken that into a new level here in the second half defensively.
Hollenburn had nowhere to go.
Nowhere, nothing.
Actually, it'll be 3rd down and 8 now at the 28-yard line for Central. Kavanaugh is the deep man in the backfield. They'll fake this to Kavanaugh, and now they'll throw it to Nye. It'll be a 1st down for the Little Green.
There's a play they're looking for, and something positive, something double-digit. Central can't panic. They have to play as if they're still ahead. They have to control that clock. Still plenty of time left in this football game.
Let's try nickel and dime it down the field.
Nickel and dime it, but get 1st downs and keep the clock moving. A 10-yard pickup on that pass.
That time Nye got behind the linebackers and got the 1st down for Manchester Central. Esposito and Brown are split for the Central. Cavanaugh met in the backfield and be tackled for a loss.
Well,
Kevin
nice job
Rosenberg
by,
on the tackle.
Rosenberg, who is just such a big key defensively for this North team, but also a good job by Cavanaugh to make something or a little something out of nothing, because he was caught 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage and he turns it into no gain.
Rosenberg just blew up that run. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Manchester Central at their own 38-yard line. Esposito goes in motion. They pitch it to Graham. Graham will be taken down in the backfield once again.
Looked like Graham wanted to throw it. It may have been a loose ball on that. It may have been a fumble.
Let's see what the refs point at.
Let's see. Nope, no one's jumping.
Nope.
So they let it go. It
Not a fumble on the play.
It looked like Graham wanted to throw that football.
They'll bring on a 3rd down and long after that 2-yard loss by Sam Graham.
Yeah. They're not very effective with the ball in Sam Graham's hands behind in the backfield. They tried that once before and only made a yard gain out of it.
The time winding down here in the 3rd quarter with 50 seconds counting.
And now
Manchester Central's trailing.
Forcing Chandler to make another 3rd down completion. This time it's got to be longer than 10 or 11 yards.
2 men going in motion.
Yep, that's gonna be a
Esposito
flag.
and Cavanaugh both going in motion at the same time. But head coach Ryan Ray looks to call timeout before.
Did he get away without a call? He must have. He must have called timeout.
I think he got away with another one here, Tom.
He did with 42.3 seconds, but what does that do, Ryan? Sucks up another timeout.
You know, when your team is trailing by 6 now, and especially against the Nashua North offense, you want to have some timeouts in your back pocket. But right now, head coach Ryan Ray has had to burn 2 in this 3rd quarter.
That is Central's 2nd timeout of the 2nd half.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they want to do. I think he called timeout even before that he saw that there was a problem offensively. He probably didn't like the play that was going to be called. He wanted to change it, and he saw something in North's defense. And now the student bodies are going at it, one side to the other with their flags. The green and white flag across the field, as you can see, and down at the bottom of your screen, the blue and white flag. Right there, it is, right there at the bottom of your screen. Getting a cheer from the Titan crowd.
Now the crowd will have to get behind their defense as a 3rd down and 12 for Manchester Central after that timeout. Cavanaugh goes in motion. Chandler going to throw for Brown. He has Brown open, and it's caught by Brown. Enough for the 1st down. That time, Chandler Brown hooked up for the 1st down.
Yeah, that time David Dong was playing off of Brown a little bit, and Brown took advantage of it, stopped. Dong thought he was going to keep going. Brown stops, turns around, makes the catch. Big clutch, 12-yard, 14-yard pass play for Central.
Dong, a great player for this Titans defense, but just got lost that time in the past.
Yeah, it seemed like it was only a matter of time. They'd gone to Brown so many times and missed. Only a matter of time before they connect.
They hand this to Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh with some running room. Cavanaugh to the outside, gets a great block by Brown. It'll be taken down about the 31-yard line.
That's the run that they're looking for. That's the long run they wanted to break up. And you know what did that, Ryan? The fact that Chandler has now been able to find his passing game loosens up the defense. North can't play 11 and 9 in the box anymore, and that gives running room for a guy like Cavanaugh.
And Brown was able to lock up Andre
Williams.
Williams.
That'll do it for the quarter.
We have played 3, folks, and right now our score is 18-12 in this Division I semifinal game between Manchester Central and Nashua North, as Nashua North is up as they took the lead for the first time all game on a touchdown run by Andre Williams and converted a 2-point conversion as Andre Williams caught that pass as well. And that's where we stand right now, 18-12 with 12 minutes to go in the game as we're about to start the fourth quarter. As we started this game, Central was the ones who jumped out to the early lead. Chandler ran for 1 touchdown, threw for 1, but then Nashua North was able to get on the board just before the break as Cranis and Brodeur started as Dylan Border and Brandon Cardenas hooked up for a touchdown pass, and we went to the break as Nashua North was down by 2, 12-10, and then Nashua North was able to take the lead as we were about to start this fourth quarter, and Manchester Central has the ball at the 32-yard line with first down to go. Great crowd here at Stellos Stadium as well. A lot of fans from both schools have come on to cheer their team in this Division I semifinal game here on Nashua East TV. Tom King, I'm Ryan Richer.
1 quarter to go.
As we start this fourth quarter, Chandler will hand this to Hollyburn. Hollyburn will keep moving his feet. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage on that run.
I just think you got to go with Kavanaugh on that play. You know, he's got a head of steam. He's got a 19-yard run. Keep giving it to Kavanaugh. Let him take this game over for Central offensively, or let him try to. And let North's defense key on him, and then let it go. May the best team win.
Kavanaugh's a senior. You want to get the ball in his hands right now.
I really think that's the way to go.
Brown is split to the right. Williams becoming him. They hand this to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh right up the middle.
Man, I don't think up the middle is the way to do it either right now.
Down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 2 on that run.
And now you set up another 3rd and long for Jared Chandler, a sophomore. You don't want to put your sophomore in that position.
Last time on 3rd and long, he hooked up with Nye for the first down.
Excuse me, for Brown for the first down. Do it? You know, that's the question. It's only a matter of time. He's a sophomore. Only a matter of time before he possibly makes a possible mistake.
3rd down and 8 now at the 30-yard line of Nashua North. Chandler will hand this to Kavanaugh to the left side. Kavanaugh with some nice running room. It'll be a first down.
That's it. There you go for Central. That's what you want to see Central do if you're a Central fan. You want to see Kavanaugh with the football, and they do a good job. Takes a little pressure now off of Chandler. He can do a few things now. You know, Central can. It gives North something else to think about.
What sprung that play was a great block by number 48 fullback Ben Mills on Dylan Border. He isolated Border, and Kavanaugh was able to get to the outside.
Good call. That's exactly what happened.
With that run by Kavanaugh, first down and 10, now at the 20-yard line of Nashua North. Brown will be the wide receiver split to the right. Chandler rolling out. Now they're going to set up the screen to number 40, Addison Nye, but Addison Nye maybe got a 1 yard on that play.
Addison Nye gets the ball in the flat. Great job by the Titan defense, because they really should have been caught flat-footed as we have an injured player down. Let's see who that is. But a great job by Nashua North's defense to stay put and cover that right side of the field and not buy the look-off fake that Chandler had and when he threw back across the field.
They weren't fooled by that play.
No, they weren't. But you know what? Most defenses would have been.
But on that play, you know,
that's
we
scouting.
saw Nashua North speed.
That's scouting. They knew that that play was coming. They knew that eventually they were going to see it.
Right now, we can't see who the injured player is.
I don't know,
on
but
the
you
field.
can hear it. You can hear a pin drop in this stadium.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners, so the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and act properly. Everyone appreciates
the injured
good
player is
portrayed
after
by
that
acts,
play.
9:53 left in the football game as they tend to the injured Titan.
Number 64, Wilson Pena,
Ooh,
comes up.
That's big, because he's a big player, but he's running off the field, so he'll be back in there. He has to come out just because of the injury, and he'll come back in at some point. But he's a big player up front for Nashua North. But now
we've called his name today.
But now with Pena off the field, if you're Ryan Ray, you change the play you might have been thinking about and run at the substitute.
Yeah, maybe work the middle, that right side.
Maybe, because with Pena off the field, he's very good up front. That gives you another opportunity.
Pena is 5'10", 212, and he really plugs up the hole nicely up front for Nashua North. Second down and 9 for Manchester Central, knocking on the door, trying to reclaim their lead as they find themselves down 18 to 12 with 9:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
Clock being reset to 9:56.
We're actually going to add 3 seconds to the clock after that injury.
Well, Central could probably use those extra 3 seconds.
Yeah.
As you're down, if you're down, you want to see more time on the clock. But see, they've controlled the clock right now in this drive, Ryan, but they need points now. Controlling the clock isn't going to do it for them alone.
Chandler fakes the pass. Chandler, pass got deflected, but Graham makes the catch. Graham's still on his feet. Graham continues to run before knocks out of bounds.
What a break
inside
for
the 10-yard line.
Oh my goodness, what a break for Central. A tip pass. Graham does a good job to come back to the ball. And then North gets a break because Graham could have probably scored on that play.
Great heads-up play by Graham.
Oh, my. A lot happens on one play, doesn't it?
It sure does. And right now it's a first down and 9 for Manchester Central. First down and goal at the 9-yard line. Possibly look for Kavanaugh. Hard count by Chandler.
And that was number 63 for North jumping off Joel Pacheco.
Pacheco got a little antsy that time, trying to make a play, and it'll be offsides.
Move the ball inside the 5.
Offsides, Titans.
4.5 yards. It'll be just marked just inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal from the 4-yard line, 5-yard line.
And now, if Central scores, if they score, they haven't yet. If they score, we'll see how important the kicking game is.
Yes, and Nashua North has a very fine kicker.
Right, but Central does not.
Yes.
So that is another thing to look at. If they score.
First down and goal at the 4. Kavanaugh on a hard run that time. About down at the 3-yard line.
Well, they're trying to go inside, away from where Pena was.
And Pena comes right back on the field.
Yeah, he's coming right back in now. They did good job by the Titan defense, not able to do it as Kavanaugh gets barely a yard. Second and goal. I smell a goal line stand here.
Let's see.
You know,
Pena's back.
I think Central's going to have problems getting these 4 yards to put it in the end zone.
Second down and goal at the 4-yard line. Chandler to Kavanaugh once again. Kavanaugh close to the goal line. See where they mark this.
Yeah, so he was knocked down. It depends on whether his knee hit the first time he hit the ground or not, or whether he buoyed himself by bolstering keeping his balance with his hand, and he did. And now he's down around the 1-yard line. Still not easy.
We'll bring on a third down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down territory, 2 plays to get 1 yard. And another timeout, official timeout on that play.
See what the officials are telling the guy, one of the fans, to move back from the field goal right now. And now we resume play. Third down and 1. This is Kavanaugh to the left side.
Nope,
Kavanaugh,
I don't think so.
Chandler says yes, but let's see what the refs say.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fourth down, big stop by the Titans defense on third down. And here comes the crowd getting behind this Titan defense, trying to help them perform a goal line stand as they're up 18-12 right now with 8:04 to go in the fourth quarter.
Chandler with a sneak or Kavanaugh? Kavanaugh is set way back, Ryan. He is set way back. I don't think that's going to work.
This is Kavanaugh again. Kavanaugh, let's see where they mark him. Touchdown, Mike Kavanaugh on 4th and 1. Barely,
because he was set way, way back behind the line of scrimmage. Way back.
He got a full head of steam and got the touchdown for Manchester Central. As right now we have a tie ball game at 18 apiece, but this is what hurt Manchester Central on their first touchdown was the extra point.
We are tied at 18.
on that touchdown run. It looked very close, but the refs gave Mike Kavanaugh the touchdown.
14-play drive, amazing.
The kick is away and is good, and Manchester Central now up by 1 point, 19-8, with 7:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Now it's Nashua North's turn to do something with the ball, as now they will take the offense on the field. And deep for Nashua North to receive this kick will be Andre Williams. On that last drive, we saw a lot of great runs by Mike Kavanaugh, hard runs, but they're able to complete for first downs, and then he tacks on the touchdown to reclaim the lead for Manchester Central, 19-18, with 7:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Brodeur and Williams will be deep for Nashua North. Number 90, John Taylor, will kick this one off for Manchester Central. We've seen a lot of short kicks today by Manchester Central, trying to keep it away from Nashua North's big-time players. We'll see if it's another short kick here today by Taylor. Yes, it is. It's another short kick. This one will be caught and be dropped right down about the 37-yard line. Great heads-up play that time for Nashua North, and they will get the ball at their own 36-yard line.
As I do, it is now 19-18 in favor of Manchester Central.
Another great field position this time for the Titans at their own 38-yard line. Carhanis and Brodeur are in this offensive formation. We'll see who's at quarterback. Lately it's been Carhanis at quarterback and Brodeur split as a wide receiver. Both in the backfield. Carhanis will be the wide receiver. Brodeur and Williams will be the running backs. Mute is split to the left side. Carhanis hands this to Williams to the left side, but Williams is met in the backfield by Addison Nye. Great tackle that time by Manchester Central's Addison Nye.
So many components to a football game, and now the Little Green put the ball in the hands of their best player, Kavanaugh, and now they are relying on their defense. And North, with all these weapons, 7:40 to play when they get the ball. Now it's 7:17. If the Titans score again, as Pete Johnson, our executive producer and our audio director today, said, it's going to be tough for Central to come back because they don't score in a hurry.
This is caught by Mute. Mute with nice little run room, taken down at the 45-yard line. There we go.
You know, if Nashua scores and takes the lead here, I don't see Central coming back to score.
I don't think so, but Nashua North is going up against a stingy Central defense.
I think they've got their number. Ryan, I really do. I mean, and I also think that they're going to probably go four-play territory. You know, why not? With that offense, why punt the ball back to Central and let them chew up more time off the clock? If you've got a chance of 4 plays to get first downs, do it. Use all 4 of them.
Carhanis going for Rancourt, and it's caught by Rancourt. First down, Titans.
A good play and a good throw by Carhanis, only where Rancourt could catch it, and he makes the catch for the first down.
Another big catch by Rancourt. I believe it's third of the game. This clock continues to wind down. Now we are at 6:26 in the fourth quarter. Manchester Central up by only 1 point, 19-18, after that Mike Kavanaugh 1-yard touchdown run on 4th and 1. But here come the Titans in Manchester Central territory. This is Brodeur. Brodeur will be taken down at the line of scrimmage. Short run there.
He's stopped by number 72.
After that run by Brodeur, it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yep, spread offense is built for this type of situation. To score and to score quickly.
This is Williams up the middle. Williams was in space. He busted to the left side. Williams still on his feet and taken down at the 30-yard line.
There you go. They got Williams untracked. Look how quickly it is. 5:35 to play. 2 minutes, and they're already down from 30 yards away from the end zone. This team can just put up points.
Once Williams hit the open space, he made a nice run down to the 30-yard line.
It all boils down to that play before the half where North got on the board and got that touchdown, their first touchdown of the game. You know, that is so big in this football game because it gave North's offense some confidence.
We were still scratching our heads why Central threw the ball when they should have kept on running it. This is Williams. Williams in the backfield makes a one-man miss, and Williams will be taken down in the backfield. But here comes the flag.
Face mask. That's what a kid like Williams could do. He's so elusive that you grab for anything you can, and I think they got him either a horse collar or a face mask. Probably a face mask.
Ryan Big tackled Andre Williams. We'll see if this call
but I think
gets
he
him.
grabbed his helmet, the inside of his helmet. It's either that or a hold. It's got to be one or the other. Face mask.
Our head ref today is Phil McCarthy, and he calls a face mask against Manchester Central.
That's a tough penalty for the Little Green. They get the best running back that North has penned in, and they make a mistake on the tackle. It's a 5-yard penalty, so they get a break there. It's not a personal foul penalty. It's only a 5-yarder.
So after that penalty, first down and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To 28, another 2 yards.
Brodeur this time makes some nice moves.
Brodeur
fumbles the ball. Tyler Nolet picks it up for Manchester Central. Nolet still on his feet. He'll be shoved out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Brodeur just lost the ball.
Oh, my.
And Nolet, Johnny on the spot, picks it up for Manchester Central.
Brodeur saw the end zone, knew he had the end zone, and just forgot to bring the football with him. I think he looked back to see if there was anybody near him, and when he looked back, he took his eye off the ball and dropped it.
It looked like he also maybe was losing his footing a little bit.
He wasn't. He slipped a little bit, but he looked back to see if there was anybody near him, and he dropped the ball.
And now this relies heavily on the North defense to stop this Manchester Central offense. Now they're going to try to work the clock with Kavanaugh. This is Kavanaugh up the middle, taken down by number 11, Trevor Rancourt.
Kevin Rosenberg, number 11, Trevor Rancourt, and number 48, Devin Blade.
Wow, that's not going to get it done. Central's going to have to come up with a couple of wrinkles here to move this football. Again, we said before, they're not going to be able to do it in the middle of the field. It's too tough to do.
That's the second turnover for Nashua North in the red zone today.
Too tough to do.
That's a run by Kavanaugh. It's now 2nd and 9 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They are up by 1 point, 19-18. This is Kavanaugh again up the middle, taken down before hit by Trevor Rancourt once again.
He saw the wide open spaces, but Kavanaugh doesn't have cutting ability that some of these other backs do. He's not a good cutback runner, and he couldn't cut back to the right side where he had an opening. He ran straight ahead, and it's a safe run, but it still sets up a 3rd and 6, 3rd and long for the Little Green.
Kavanaugh's one of those runners that's going to try to wear you down throughout the game and get his big runs that way. Now big 3rd down and 6 for the Titans defense. As Manchester Central has the ball at the 26-yard line. Loaded backfield for the Little Green. Kavanaugh is the deep man. This is Kavanaugh again, but he fumbles the ball. The ball's on the turf. It is recovered by Nashua North. It looks like, yes! Wow! Turnover by Mike Kavanaugh. He couldn't handle it, and Nashua North recovers it. Wow, 2 turnovers back-to-back. This time it benefits the Titans.
Unbelievable. Kavanaugh running so well in terms of being able to hold on to the football. Central had fumbled it all day he lost a fumble anyway. And this time he drops the ball.
Wow.
I don't think he picked that handoff. I don't think he had the ball off the handoff securely. What a break for the Titans.
It seemed as soon as it hit his chest, it was just out, and the ball came loose.
3:16 to play, and they've got the ball 28 yards away from a win and a berth in the finals.
But Cardenas hands this to Williams. Williams with some running room. Williams continue on his feet inside the 10 before taken down by Kavanaugh. Big first down run by Andre Williams.
You know what? Even if they don't get in the end zone here with Gadisa's foot, they're in plenty of range for him to kick them into the finals.
This would be a chip shot for him right now.
And I believe, from what I hear, I think it was like a 31-10 or 30-something, a 20-point lead for Salem. I think they'll end up playing Salem in the finals.
Salem got the best of them during the regular season,
I saw that game here.
Nashua North was without Williams.
I saw that game here. They were without Williams and a couple of other players.
First down and goal for Nashua North. This is Brodeur. Brodeur up the middle. Brodeur will be taken down inside the 5-yard line.
Down to the 3-yard line.
Down to the 3.
Number 48, Ben Mills. And number
Nice
4,
run by
John
Brodeur
Lewis.
that time, holding on to the ball. With 2:27 to go in the fourth quarter, Nashua North trails by 1 point, 19-18, but they have the ball at the 3-yard line of Manchester Central, trying to take the lead once again here in the second half. The crowd getting behind this Titan team. Carhanis, this is to Williams. Williams up the middle. Williams keeps moving his feet. Touchdown Titans. Andre Williams, 3-yard hard run that time.
Boy, he just kept his legs moving, didn't he, Ryan? Kept calling it. Williams, and he just kept those feet moving.
And the Titans retake the lead off that Mike Cavanaugh costly fumble.
That's a given. What a tough play. What a tough fumble. Same as it would have been for North if they had lost the game on that Brodeur fumble.
Now it's 24-19.
And you've got to like their chances. I doubt very much with 1:50 to play, Central, the way their offense is geared, is going to be able to put any points up.
The Titans are going to go for 2. This is Brodeur. Brodeur up the middle, and he is in. 2-point conversion, good.
That's huge because that forces an extra point in case Central does score. So North guarantees that the best Central can do is tie the game. Great job by the Titans.
On that last drive, Andre Williams got it started with a big run, then Brodeur up the middle, and then Andre Williams hits pay dirt to give the Titans lead 26-19 with 1:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Great drive that time by the Titans. It looked like for a moment on their previous possession, Dylan Brodeur's fumble would cost the Titans of possibly making the championship game, but then right back on 3rd down and long, Mike Cavanaugh, the senior, who's just been a terrific running back for this Central team all year and throughout his career, has a costly fumble. It looks like he never got it in his chest, and the ball hit the ground and Nashua North was able to jump on it, and that leads to the Titans touchdown. And now that's where we stand, 26-19 with 1:58 to go in the ball game. And the winner of this goes on to the championship game. We'll play the winner of the Salem-Pinkerton game. A short kick this time, and Central will get this at their 30-yard line. Will be taken down close to the 36-yard line. That's Ryan Bigg on the return for Manchester Central. So now sophomore quarterback Jared Chandler will take the field, trying to lead his team to a comeback, try to tie it here. And now with 1:53 to go.
Guys, 1:53 to play in the football game.
Here we go. Central. The receivers split to each side. Bain and Brown. Chandler under center. Cavanaugh in the backfield. Chandler looks like he loses his feet. Now fires for Graham, but it's incomplete. Graham, this gets up to the field in this. Wish he could have had another shot at that one. He looks to dive a little early. Now it's 2nd down and 10 at the 37-yard line as Nashua North is up 26-19. With 1:50 to go in the ball game. On that first down play, Chandler looked like he lost his footing, but just couldn't find a wide open Sam Graham.
Well, that's just it. You're going to force Chandler to throw the ball. Everybody knows he's got to throw the ball. That's a tough situation for Manchester Central. Not built for a comeback offense.
Once again, Chandler going deep for Bain, just overshot Bain.
As a senior, he'll probably complete that pass. He's got a good arm, but he knows he's got to air it out. and he just overthrows his receiver in the flat.
And now, after a second incomplete pass of this drive, brings on another 3rd down and long for Manchester Central.
Well, it's a great pattern. You know, if I'm Central, I maybe try that pattern again.
He had his man open.
He had him open. He had 2 steps. He would have gone out of bounds and stopped the clock because, again, the timeouts are a factor here. I think Central may be either out of them or only have 1 left.
I believe they have 1 left because I believe they have 1 left here in the 4th quarter. Third down and 10. Once again, this Stellos crowd getting behind the Titans.
Yep.
Wanting a big stop.
Calls time. I think he wants to have them watch out for maybe a halfback option play or some kind of a trick play that Central may try to run here on 3rd and 10.
This is the time where, you know, coaches tend to maybe open up the playbook a bit.
Nashua North has 2 timeouts left. Central has 1.
2 timeouts left for Nashua North, and Manchester Central only has 1 as they find themselves down 26-19 with 1:44 to go in the ball game.
I'd like to take a minute to thank the help in the booth. Your timekeeper today is Roger Sampson.
Cooking ladder.
We've seen it once by Nashua North today.
I don't think they need to go trick. I think they need to maybe run a pattern very similar to what they just ran, and maybe run it with Cavanaugh, who has some speed to catch up to that arm that Chandler has shown us.
We'll see what head coach Ryan Ray decides here.
Now, see, if you're Jason Roby, the temptation is you've got a sophomore quarterback, you might want to blitz him, but I don't know if you want to gamble defensively that way. He's got 4 in the secondary right now with 2 linebackers, and playing Brodeur off is kind of a semi-slot slot coverage as a linebacker, so he's going to play it safe and go with a 4-man rush.
Chandler's been able to escape the pressure a couple times. And now they set up the screen to Brown. Then now they pitch it to Hollyburn, but Nashua North defense reads this perfectly.
And North was ready for that. The assistant coaches here next to me in the booth were telling Jason Roby, watch out for the hitch and pitch play. And that's why Roby called timeout, and North was ready for it. And that's just a good scout job and a good coaching job by the Titan defense. And that'll do it. I think that's going to do it.
Now it brings on a 4th down and long with 1:15 and counting in this 4th quarter. Central will come to the line. Receivers split to each side. Vidito and Brown are split. Nye is the tight end. Hollyburn is the running back. Chandler going to go for Brown. It is intercepted by Andre Williams. Nice read by Andre Williams, and that will do it for Nashua North as they are going to go to the championship game for the first time in school history. All they have to do with 52 seconds is kneel on it, and they'll escape this game with a big-time win.
Put the ball in the hands. Great job by the Titans who put the ball in the hands of Chandler. Eventually, he's going to turn it over, I think, in a situation where everybody knows he has to throw. And Andre Williams comes up big with a defensive play, comes up big in the second half offense. I think that was the key to the second half for North, is that they got Andre Williams untracked in the second half, and that was the key to them landing in their first championship game ever.
And he puts an exclamation point on this game. You know, Brown beat Andre Williams a couple times during this game, but Andre Williams gets the last laugh as he makes the big interception on 4th down to seal this victory for Nashua North as they are going to go to the championship game and play the winner of Salem versus Pinkerton. As time is about to wind down, all they have to do is kneel it one more time. I'd like to thank everyone here at Nashua ETV, our camera guys, Tim O'Neill on the roof, Mike Janes on the field, our executive producer, and is also running audio today, Pete Johnson here at Nationals ETV. Also our scoreboard keeper, Roger Sampson, our announcer, Bob Thorpe. And that will do it for Nashua North as they escape with a big win, makes a comeback in the 4th quarter, trailing by 1 point. Now it's 26-19. They enter the playoffs for the first time in their 6-year school history, and now will go to the championship game for the first time in school history as well. Big win by Nashua North, who once trailed at halftime, comes into the 4th quarter and gets the win. And Tom, what's your thoughts on this game?
Well, my thoughts were that Central, had that game plan going. It was working pretty well and working all the way up to the point where they led by 1 point with 3.5, with 3:12 to go, 3:20 to go, and then missed the costly turnover by Kavanaugh. Who knows what would have happened on a third down play? Who knows? It was a third and 6, and he's trying to run the football, trying to get first down yardage, and just kind of forgot the ball and dropped it. Didn't have it right in his hands. North picks it up. Can't turn the ball over against this North offense because they're going to make you pay for it. And it was the only real big mistake by Central all day. But I still think that the key point in this football game was when the Titans scored with 46 seconds left in the first half and got that touchdown pass to Dylan Brodeur. It got them on the board with points rather than the field goal. Central had done a great job playing keep away up until that point and just weren't able to do it. You knew North was going to have some momentum and get their offense rolling in the second half, and that's what happened.
And that's what we saw here as Nashua North, for the first time in school history, is going to the state championship game as they win 26-19 over Manchester Central in this Division I semifinals game here at Stellos Stadium. I'd like to thank everyone here at Nashua ETV, and that will do it here at Stellos Stadium. Alongside Tom King, I'm Ryan Richer. Have a great day, everyone.